Hello, family. How's it going? So, yeah, I didn't even think about anything to talk about when I first come on today. Um, and yeah, so I might just be one of those guys sitting here staring at the screen until somebody finally comes on or something. Um, yeah. Uh, so, uh, yeah, oh, yeah. As well, I might even be in my van today. It's a little bit chillier than yesterday, and I'm not, you know, it's probably going to get a little bit colder than now. I do have my jacket, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh, dang, one in and two likes, just like that. Awesome. Thank you very much. Two in, yeah. Sarah Hawk Hardy, how are you doing today? Glad to see you back for sure. I made sure you got that wrench. Yeah, it's been a little bit of another rough day and stuff, but how's it going, Pam's Great Outdoors? How are you doing today? KSA 73, how's it going? I just saw you a couple seconds ago. How are you doing today? Yeah, I was in actually in this phone, so it's kind of like a good thing I remembered to. Hey, Pecan baby, how's it going? It's kind of a good thing I remembered to switch accounts back again before I went live. Last time I tried, I hadn't set up live on my other channel, the one under my name, and I was trying to go live and it was saying I had to set it up. I'm like, it's already set up. And then it's like, I have to wait 24 hours. I was like, oh no, what's happening? And then I looked and I was in, oh crap. All right. That might be that tripod gone. I saw somebody come in. Sorry, y'all, the wind. Mr. Greedy Time, how is it going today, man? Nature Nerd Outdoors, all right. Uh, I said this was going to be chaos, and it seems to be, it's going to be total chaos. Linda Bucket List Journey, how are you doing today? All right, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that again. So y'all are probably going to get shaken all to death now. uh, that's awesome. You're doing great. Yeah, Mr. Greedy's starting to be a regular in this chat. I was trying to think how to say that. I'm sorry. Nothing planned, nothing written down. Yeah, today, had stuff to do, and then I was checking out Learning Habits live stream. He went live, and saw KSA over there too, and and then I was like, I gotta go. Sorry, I didn't want to say why. Just I don't know if I have anybody new from his channel or not. But Media Hydra, how are you doing today? I'm trying to figure out. I set this Joy Stewart, how are you doing? I set this tripod up a couple seconds ago and the wind totally blew it over, and I'm trying to see if maybe I can do it somehow that it won't. So sorry. And I'm not Canadian either, so sorry. I'm apologizing so much. Oh, you're at work again. All right. All right. That's cool. So, you working at a campground, Linda? Neoblade Gaming, how's it going? How are you doing today? It's another cold, windy day here. Good, awesome. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I also went to Clint Moore's page to see how he's doing, because he hasn't done anything for a couple or a few days again, and he's been actually kind of down about how his channel's going and all that. And I'm like, yesterday I had a person that just hit $1,000 yeah, subs, that thing, and he was like, yeah, it's 3 years in the making. I was like, what? And then it's like, sometimes I see people, I run into streams or something like that the person has like 2,000 plus subs, and his streams are doing good, about as good as mine, and I'm like, so it's, it is what it is. He said he's gonna try and grow. Yeah, I know he's had some bad migraines, and he did say that he was feeling one coming on in one of his, but I'm starting to think it might be kind of a mental thing. Exactly. Yeah, and that's like one thing I was talking about yesterday, Hey, Gil Skills, how are you doing today? PMD DB Live, how are you doing today? But the ones who did hit it big, fast, already worked really hard to grow a fan base on another platform, and then came over here, and they went for a year strong every day, and oh yeah, or you just have to bring something that is out of this world too. I mean, I'm pretty sure that but yeah, and Roman Atwood, where he's at now, he started on YouTube before they paid anybody at all, and I probably would have too, if I had the desire to, like I did now and stuff, so I mean, I pay attention to the numbers. It's kind of like probably an OCD thing, but I see them go up, I see them go down, and the only time I was kind of getting disappointed about it was when I hit. I'm going to try and make sure this doesn't fall. Yeah, Roman Atwood is awesome, and for the longest time I didn't subscribe to anybody because I just and Roman Atwood and Seth's Bike Hacks were like two of the first ones I actually did subscribe to, because I really just wanted to see their stuff every time they put it out, and but he's got to where he is like over a span of 3 years, no, more than that actually, because he did his prank channel, and that was taking off like okay, and people were telling him they wanted to see more of his like family stuff or something like that. So that was when he started Roman Atwood Smile More, the one it's just under his name, Roman Atwood. May have been his personal channel like mine is, I don't know, but and then that's when that was born. And then and it's like now he has people from the Make-A-Wish Foundation that want to meet him, And he's like, why me? He's like, there's all kind of great people that you would meet. You could meet. Why pick me? And I'm like, dude, you're okay in my book. You know what I'm saying? So, and I understand where he's coming from. It's like, I would probably kind of feel the same way. I mean, dude, you could meet The Rock, if you wanted to, Will Smith, something, but so, I mean, it's like you just got to keep putting out the work and don't stop. That was I was getting down on myself, sort of in the same way, but more like, dude, you set up your channel, you're doing nothing with it, and so that was when my 4 o'clock live stream every day was born, because I did like some talking head rant videos, and I did like a live stream here and there, and then but I was like, I looked at my stuff and it was like, last week, last month, and I'm like, dude, I just yeah. Well, it's like, like yesterday, okay? Yesterday I really was not in the mood to live stream, but I had to live stream, like it was kind of a combination between I was excited to talk to all of you guys. Inspired John and JNC Fishing. How are you two doing today? But I I'm the show must go on type mentality. You know what I'm saying? Life as number 8. How's it going? I checked you out in your live stream one time. I don't know how long I was able to stay there. I think it was during work and I couldn't hear you. Yeah, it was during work and I couldn't hear you, and then stuff started getting busy. Yeah, I know. It's more like I'm kind of concerned for Clint. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I'm talking about, is Clint Moore. I went over to his channel today, and you know which one he released, and he hasn't released anything since then. And I left a comment in that one. I don't know if he's gonna see it or not, but I was like, bro, I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, Inspired John always does put something good out for sure. I'm sorry, I got a little behind. Yeah, follow me. Yeah, he is. I've been looking for his 3 o'clock. I know, right, Gil? Because he's in a down mood, kind of. Hey, Kevrock, how's it going? Kevrock James, nickel and dime, and nickel and dime. Yeah, awesome. And but it's like, and I'm gonna repeat myself again. Not much, Kevrock. How are you doing? Is that I've seen somebody with 2,000 subscribers in a live stream that was doing as good as mine does. I think I was under 500 at the time. Okay, thank you, PMD. PM. I'm so sorry, PMDB. Thank you for coming by. But and then again, I see some people, with like as many as I do doing, the same and stuff. No, I'm not better than your live streams, bro. But I mean, it's not a and he's talking about um, sitting back and trying to grow his channel organically, which is what I'm like starting to do. I mean, I still, sometimes, I see something I want to check out, but I've laid back on that a little bit. And Joyce Gillapay Vlog, I probably murdered that last name. I'm sorry. How are you doing today? Joyce Stewart, I think I said hi. I'm not sure. But yeah, so but I'm still, out here every day doing something to try, the live streams, I've seen aren't building my channel. It's the 10-minute quick videos that I put up that actually reached out to unsubscribed views. And I mean, it's like, and yeah, my growing is happening through hanging around in awesome, nickel and dime. It wouldn't be a live stream without that chat. Oh, awesome, you're very welcome, Joyce. Thank you for stopping by, for sure. Glad to have you. But but I'm like keeping myself going to keep myself going. You know what I'm saying? Because and that's probably what happened to him. He stopped for a while because he was sick. And then, and that was what was happening with me, is I stopped for a while because it wasn't working out to film my my edited video. There's always something that happens to stop me from finishing it. It's this close to being finished now to where I have oh, that's great, Inspired John, thank you. But I'm like, I have like the finishing of the video to record now, and that's it before I can actually get to an edit. My first edit. I've not edited anything yet. So God knows how that's going to be. I don't even know how it's going to be. I don't know. It might be garbage. It might be, it might be YouTube gold. Yes, he is a good guy. He's there for, exactly. He's there for other people more than he, kind of like me. I love seeing people hit 1,000 and stuff like that in my stream and making their goals. And Ghost Mafia, how's it going today? Awesome. Thanks for coming by, for sure. But it's that type of person that can do good, but and like I was saying, when I did stop for a while, I did start getting down in my head, and I did stop doing stuff, and the anxiousness set in. I talked about that in a previous one. The anxiousness set in, and there was like one day that I went out 10 times to record some for my first edited video, and turned around and walked back inside, and and just that I can't do this today type, and so I'm like kind of worried that maybe he's in that place too. And yeah, if you haven't yet, please lick that smash button, tweet, stuff like that. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I did actually tweet this out before I started today, so we'll see how that goes. I actually have like a couple new ones in here, so that's awesome. I love having new people too, but it's like I love having the ones that are in my chat, because all y'all are awesome, and it's great fun, even in a Worm's Eye View, how's it going? Yeah, I do. I do, and I'm surprised you don't have a wrench by your name. I did actually. The Huntsman, how are you doing today? All right, awesome. Hope you didn't break your phone. But all right, Huntsman. Yeah, I got water. Oh, thank you, Media Hydra, and all y'all in here. If there's somebody that you don't recognize, go ahead and check them out and see if that's something you might want to watch. I encourage it in my chat. Right? Yeah, yesterday I ended up going to bed like 10 o'clock at night or something like that. I was like, yeah. Sometimes I have a day like that and it's just like, all right, I'm ready for this day to be over. Even if it does, tonight's going to be, Thursday is like my busiest day. Because we have our biggest league tonight. So, it's, yeah, yeah, I know. I'm usually up till like 12 or 1 at night, which I don't know. Maybe I should start going to bed at 10 and wake up earlier and have more day left, Faith Robinson, how are you doing today? I mean, I've thought about that a few times, except, there are sometimes I'm working. That's a wrench. That means they're a moderator. If you say something out of the line, they can delete your comment, time you out for 300 seconds or something like that, which, like if somebody does do something out of line, unless they are a mod, you can't mod a mod. But yeah, I'm at this point, while I'm still just starting, I'm giving everybody wrenches, until I get to, Donnie just followed me back or yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's maybe for the same reasons. I don't know. But yeah, so I just got derailed. Sorry. Grant McIntosh, how are you doing today? Oh, you're in a deer stand. Awesome. That's great. Yeah, enjoy your time for sure. Thanks for coming by. Zappy Gaming. Clint Moore. He's been kind of in a funk lately, and he hasn't done it. He did did a kind of a video where he was depressed, and then he did a family fun. How are you doing today? He did another live stream, talking about how he's upset about how his channel's progressing, and stuff like that. And I understand it. I understand where he's coming from. Yeah, you're the Nomad Mods. But oh yeah, also when my channel does get a little bit bigger, if I get to a point where I can't keep track of the chat, I'll be seeing your guys' names, and I'll be able to notice them a lot easier in the chat stream, yeah. So that's basically the idea behind it. There's going to be a point where I'm going to start being seriously more lenient on who I give wrenches, but it's like I want to notice you guys that yeah, bring me some. No, I don't know. But I want to be able to notice the ones that were my foundation, the ones that gave me my start and all that. And if I don't grow beyond this, then I don't, but it's kind of in preparation in case I do. If I don't grow any more past this, then you're just all going to be wrenches. I've never had deer sausage, and I've only had deer, Florida deer to eat. But it was pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, some of the things about my channel, like my channel name, the methods to my madness, they just kind of, they're things that hit me like a brick. And I was like, all right, that's what I'm going to do. So I jumped on my computer and mod. It would be nice. I can see maybe 20,000, maybe. But, Chrome from Van City Van Life hit 20,000 this morning. And I was like, I remember him not too long ago saying he hit 19,000. And, I missed a comment. Pecan Baby, I don't think I got that comment in my thread. So I'm sorry, I don't know what you said. Yeah. Growth. Yeah. I mean, I would like to. Yeah, and I may even start doing Streamlabs. Douglas Fairchild, how's it going? I didn't get that either. Yeah, Douglas, if you're in my stream right now, hi. I didn't get that comment either, I don't think. Yeah, I hear you on that, Worm's Eye. Hey, how's it going? I got your comment now. Maybe it's just coming in the wrong order. I don't know. Oh, crap. Dang. Yeah, Pecan Baby, I hope you're doing good. Hey, Borrow Boy Woods, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm good at murdering names, and and sometimes I have to actually study a comment to get it, and but when it all comes together, I'm like, dude, that was actually, why did I not, how's it going, Redacted? How are you doing? At work, huh? Yeah, please lick that smash button. There's 22 in here and only 23. What's wrong with that? Is Big Keg in here? Oh my God, my chat is just not working. Maybe because the phone's cold. I don't know. I'm doing good, man. Still not the best day, but definitely better than yesterday. But it is what it is. I think my phone is complaining because it's too cold, because there are some comments I'm not getting. If you're here in the chat, Big Keg, hi. Right? I know what you're saying. That's funny. Oh, I'm gonna take this inside because I don't think this phone is doing very well right now in the cold. All right. Thank you, Worm's Eye. Yeah, Big Keg, hi. Okay, there you are. Yeah, I either totally, I don't think it was there in my comment thread at all when you came in, and then and also something Pecan Baby said didn't show up. So if I did, oh, awesome! Thank y'all for hitting that like. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, sorry. This is just gonna have to be an inside one. If I can, I don't remember what I did. Oh, this does work, right? I almost forgot about this. Right? There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah. I mean, I was doing okay, but you know, like when I was out here for like a couple minutes, and you know, I was trying to get something to copy and paste, and I was sitting there holding it, and I was holding it, and I'm like, you know, come on, I blew on it, you know. So, you know, but it's like you know, going by, you know, what because like I was saying, I do pay attention to the numbers, and it seems like apparently you guys like it better when I'm outside. So, you know, and other people too, other people's live streams that usually do live streams outside and are getting very cold now, you know, too. So, yeah, another the show must go on thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Yeah, prayers, Pecan Baby, for sure. So yeah. Oh, really? Oh, you're like off of Wi-Fi then. Yeah, I have I do all of my live streams off of my phone. Yeah, right, Pam. Um and you know, cuz I have an unlimited plan. Hey, Jefferson Einstein, how are you doing today? Um yeah, so you know, I mean, yeah, I go inside and it's already down a couple. But, you know, yeah, I'm not going to miss comments though either, you know. I don't want to miss, you know, I'm more worried about that. So it was starting to not show me some comments. So yeah, you know, again, like I was saying, Clint Moore seems to be a little bit in a down mood right now. So like if you could maybe check out his channel and ask him how he's doing on one of his videos or something like that. I was thinking about actually starting to say it that way. Thank you. Yeah, lick the smash button. Or yeah, smash the lick button. I almost said it that way one time, and I was like, you know. Yeah, I know what you're saying too, but it is a different mood. Thank you, Worm's Eye. All right, you have a good day, Big Keg. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. If you guys don't know Big Keg, definitely check that out. If you didn't notice about the time difference, he's in Australia, and thank you, Joy. And he does some pretty cool videos. You know, yeah, it's something to check out. And there are still some of you I haven't been able to check, and I apologize for that. I am starting to focus more on names that I recognize. Yeah, have a great day, Big Keg. Again, thanks for coming by. All right. You have a good night, media. Thanks for stopping by. But it's thank you, Zappy. And a big cup of water. Yeah, it is. I do love seeing familiar names in my live stream. And I mean, I love seeing new people come too, and Burrow Boy, I don't know why you're not a mod yet. Cause I'm pretty sure I might have like saw your name and thought I already got it. Okay. Well, guys, his music's on YouTube. Kevrock James, he's a friend of Dave 2D. And Dave 2D had a live that I missed too. And or something, or he was in I noticed he was doing something, but I didn't have a chance. And Dave 2D, his dog just died that he's had for a while and has been with him since his YouTube beginning. And I mean, if you have pets, that's not really an easy thing, and I feel bad for him. And I know he's got plenty of people, to kind of, say, hey man, and all that stuff. But I hate to be that guy that is not there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, 8 years old. 8 years is a long time to have a dog and lose it. I had one for like a year that got blastomycosis, and it got to a point where he was so bad I was like, I had to put him down, and that was a heavy blow to me, and I have, I've had one that I had for 8 years and all that, and it's not easy, So if you don't know, if you, Kevrock, I believe you are a mod now. If you can get Dave 2D's link and drop it for me, I would appreciate that. Yeah. Oh man, that's a long time for a dog to live. You're taking good care of it, Pam. But yeah, Dave 2D's another one you ought to check out. He does some van life roasts, some awesome. Thank you. And funny stuff, I mean, some of the people that do van life channels do some really funny stuff, and excuse me, and he calls them out on it, he's like, and yeah, I know what you're saying. Probably more like family than best friend. I mean, and there's his link right there, on mine, probably, over somewhere, I don't know for you, but oh man. Yeah, I bet it did. That's a long time for sure. And that's not something that you can do anything about either. I mean, you can take, if you had a dog that lived 11 years, you definitely took really good care of it. The one that I had for like 7 or 8 years, something, I don't remember. Oh, I can almost, but yeah. And, he got hit by a car. So, every once in a while he would get out and he would go out by US 1. I don't know what was on his mind, but he Yeah, yeah, and yeah. I mean, how can you know? You know what I'm saying? I hear you. I did, and it did help. Um, I also had one dog that was one of the most awesome dogs I've had, and you know, bad times happened to me. Uh, and stuff like that. So I had to give it away because where I was going, they had like wild dogs around the area, and I didn't want to subject him to that, And then I didn't know what was going to be going on as far as after that point, which I did end up taking a bus down to Florida with a backpack with 6 sets of clothes and my computer. Yeah, Duke. Yeah, Priscilla's Duke. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I see your videos. Uh, thank you. So, I mean, it, like I was saying, if I can help anybody in any way, even if it's to send like one or two people his way, you know what I'm saying? Um, and Dave 2D's really kind of a cool person, you know. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay. And you're probably going to see me checking my time too, because I do have that league tonight, and it's the biggest one. So it's like a night that I usually go through and I check all the machines and stuff like that before they start. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, he's past the point where I'm visible to him. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so, but I do, you know, I don't know how to explain it, my thought process in my head, but he is a pretty cool guy, and he does good stuff, and yeah, it's a terrible thing, So, and when I saw that video, I was like, wow. I stayed in that. I saw that I left Pusha Studios to watch that. If you know me and you know how much I watch Pusha Studios, because they are responsible for where I'm at now. Not solely, but the other thing, like I was saying, I was hovering at 32 for like the longest time. Yeah, yeah, sort of. But for the longest time I was like staying around 32, 34. Then I'd hit 36, be back down to 32 when I woke up in the morning. And, and that had me kind of down. And, then I found Pusha Studios, and it was like, damn, 50, and, cause they usually have like 100 people in their chat. And, and then that's from them was where I found, Michael Fire and Douglas Fairchild and Yankees Outdoor Adventures, So, all, and it's funny too, because all of this is because of Paul Barger, the bread trucker. He I was following him, and he was the one that actually said, he was like, why haven't you started a channel yet? I was like, I don't know, and stuff like that. And he was like, well, what would you do? And I was like, well, it'd be a combination between van life and riding my bike. He was like, well, dude, I'd watch that, and I was like, yeah, maybe I should start doing something, and, don't say subbing. There is an algorithm for that and friends. So, but I'm pretty sure that everybody is looking at you anyway. And if there is somebody's name in this chat or the chat wherever yours is, yeah, check them out. See if it's something you want to watch. Sometimes, like Redacted, I checked him out solely because of his name. He did. Yeah, the bread trucker, if that's what you're talking about. He's oh, he left he left his job. He was a manager. He left his job because I think it was because his dog died. He quit his job, bought a bread truck, and started driving across the country and living in it, Yeah, I'm not sure about in the chat. I do know that it does in comments for effect, because anything that includes that word or friends ends up in my review section. So that means that it caught their attention and they put it in my review section for me to review it. So, yeah, they're not joking when they talk about that being, sometimes, like a lot of the times I'll say, I got you, or, I checked your channel out and it looks pretty cool, Very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, and he's just about finished building it inside too. He actually it had some shelving, and he set up a bed on one of the shelves, and yeah, exactly. And just left with it, some of his stuff, and a lot of his stuff he got like out of a dumpster or something like that, and actually made a really cool looking van, and like the one thing that's great about those is they're a box, so it's like there's no angles to build around, and his is big. It used to actually be a bread truck for Merida. I know exactly. And that is like the main reason. Hello, Jeff, Idiot of the Day, is a really good channel also to watch in the morning. But also, that is partly why I would love to actually go somewhere with this channel, because I want to be able to take my channel to other cities. Okay. Yeah, I figured that. That's not the first time that happened, Jeff. All right. So, I know. And, it happens. It happens. It's like certain things, like when you're a moderator, like when when I first became a moderator for Facebook, I discovered that you have to scroll in a certain place to not actually block somebody from the channel. Oh, so you broke 4, huh? That's awesome. That's awesome. But and one of the things, it's like, I don't mind you saying I got you, you know, but if you're gonna be, like, I got you, get me back. You know what I'm saying? And then if they don't get you back, go back and unsubscribe to them. That's, not cool. Whoever I subscribed to, I stayed there, whether they checked me out or not. And some of those times they did actually find me later, you know? So, and they'd be like, dude, I got you. I'd be like, I already got you a month ago, you know? And they're like, oh, all right. So it's, if you're a content creator, your day is pretty busy, and sometimes people just don't have the time, even though, like me, I'm on YouTube from when I wake up to when I go to sleep, except for the past couple nights I actually watched a movie. But, usually I'm on YouTube from when I wake up to when I go to sleep, because I'm trying to catch some of the people that I haven't been able to yet. I have somewhere around 500 people I'm subscribed to and rung the bell. So, if people don't get back to you, it's probably, some of them that have come back and unsubscribed to me because I didn't check out their channel, I was like, all right, because, the people that are in my chat are very awesome, cool people, And yeah, if somebody just unsubscribed to me, I actually had a thumbs down in my last one. Yeah. But I did actually have a thumbs down in my last live stream. I haven't had one for a little while. Yeah, Pam's here. Kevrock James does music. He's a friend of Dave 2D. And Dave 2D, yeah, his link's up there. Also, if anybody has Clint Moore's link, if you could drop that, I would appreciate it. Because he's kind of in a down mood, and it would be cool if y'all would go say, hey, I don't know if you're having migraines still, or if you're just really depressed, just wondering how you're doing. Yeah. Yeah, at least it's interaction, right? About to start smoking filter. But, and that's, that's life. That's just the way it goes. Okay, awesome. Yeah, go ahead and drop those. It's, I know how it feels. I do have my days where I am down about, oh, I actually have vape, but, it makes my throat more raw than, actually talking. Gemma Autism at its finest, Grace. How are you doing today? Glad to have you back for sure. I definitely made you a wrench. She's not afraid to swing that band hammer or time you out for 300 seconds for sure. So now you better keep in line. Irvin the Paid Tourist, did you join my stream and I didn't see that? Oh man, I'm not getting some of my comments. How are you doing, Irvin? And that's Clint Moore's link right there. If you could check him out, see how he's doing. Oh, that's great. That's right. Oh, twice. I know how that goes. I know how I hit 500 like I don't know how many times. Awesome. Awesome. How are you doing today? I did get your comment now. Lisa B, how are you doing today? How's it going? And this is why I don't stop in any certain point at and time, because some of the coolest people come in here later. Oh, and also that's another message too, that I like to repeat like heck. I am doing pretty good today. I'm doing a lot better than yesterday for sure. Um, uh, that's all right. They can deal with it. Uh, oh, I'm still not done reading that yet. I live in a camper right now, but I'm going to be living either in this one or in that one. I have my tripod mounted on my steering wheel, or I would show you. Um, Serving from my home. How are you doing? No, you're not late. You're just in time. Yeah, because some people were already leaving and you guys are coming in, and you know, oh man. Yeah, they're having fun over there on Facebook today. Oh man, whatever that is, I don't even see it. Yeah, you do. You're welcome. You're welcome. And yeah, I went in and got it like the past 2 or 3 days and checked. Oh, come on, guys. Oh wow. Yeah, that would probably be beyond me. Trying to figure out a 360 cam. That would, I don't know. It would take me a while anyway. I'm one of these days I'm going to have to figure out Hangouts. Because there's a few people I want to join in on their show. One being Gil and another one being Yankees Great Outdoors, you know. There there are a couple I would absolutely love to join in on. They're having with fun with somebody right now. Not fun. Yeah, they're discussing somebody right now. Um, okay. Yeah, Pam's here. Jeff, and yeah, good. I'm glad to see you here for sure. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. One of these days, if I do, on my live stream, maybe I'll send you an invite. Uh, for sure. Life on the trail. How are you doing today? I'm sorry, I was concentrating on a comment. Um, I hear you. I hear you. That was definitely me yesterday. Metadata. Yeah, that's just sounds like a fun word. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Okay, awesome. That's great. Oh, Sal Suarez. Excuse me. How are you doing today? I'm having a rough time. A Facebook group that I'm mod in is having a heck of a chat right now. And yeah, oh my God, they're still going. Mm. uh, do not disturb makes it so that you don't hear all those bings and stuff like that, but it doesn't like stop all the stuff I'm seeing. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, good to see you too, man. Work is okay today. I got aggravated once, but I did not notice how cloudy it was today. It's pretty much overcast. Yeah, they're I guess they have somebody that's reporting people a lot or something, um and posts a lot of random weather stuff. But I never did have a problem with that myself. There's, some things I did leave alone, you know. But Kirsten has been doing an awesome job, so I decided to focus on this more. Hey, Chrome, we were talking about you earlier. Awesome, awesome. What is up, weirdo? How's it going, man? If you don't know Van City Van Life, you got to get to know Chrome. Very awesome show, and congratulations on your 20,000 subscribers that you woke up to this morning. That is so awesome, and you definitely deserve it because you've been working your butt off for a year straight. Every day. He does stuff every day. Makes videos, edits videos. The dude's a workhorse. And it's all off the chain. It's all great stuff, And he stops in on my stream. He's I'm still waiting for Matt Carricker from thank you for that, Kevrock. Or Roman Atwood to stop on my live stream, but that hasn't happened yet. But yeah, glad to have you here, Chrome. Yeah. And yeah, I was talking about that earlier, if you're still here anyway. About how, because you were just past 19,000. It's not been but a couple or a few days. Okay. Right. I missed your last one, and I felt bad about that. I caught it on the you're very welcome, man. You're very welcome. And I felt bad about that. Are you going to be doing a Patreon only, or are you going to do it on your channel? So I know what to look out for. Yeah, that is crazy. 10,000 in 11 days. Wow. But like I said, man, you earned that. You earned all of it. Absolutely. This guy does not do any his work that he considers shabby. Awesome. All right. I'll be looking for that for sure. But his work because his computer quit. And, so he's been doing everything on his phone. And he's like, this makes me so cringy. And I'm like, dude, it's actually really good, So if you can just imagine what he does on the computer, it's all really tight. It's good stuff. Weirdos unite for sure. And I do have some other weirdos in here today. I don't know, actually. Gray. Gray underwear, gray and black. It's either black and gray or gray and black. That is probably the last emo thing I have kept, except for, hey, how's it going? Except for my black shirts that I wear because I'm a mechanic and I am around grease a lot. Right? I mean, I probably could show you. I'm just kidding. I'm not. You don't want that. Yeah, how are you doing, AA? I kind of missed yours and Otter's today. No, I'd probably break your phones and mine. Yeah, Michael Farr's channel kind of like that too. Some of them do that, especially Team Strawberry. Right? Right, yeah. It took you long enough to notice. He's been here for a half an hour now. Just kidding. Just kidding. Totally playing. Hey. Yeah, I actually caught some today. My work day is not bad. I had like a couple aggravations and stuff like that, but and then uh later I'm gonna be really busy. So, you know. um but yeah, so oh, okay, okay. He is where it's legal, so y'all know. He's in California. So y'all know I do smoke a lot more on my live stream than I do regularly. Maybe a nervous, I don't know, busy, I don't know. But yeah, I'm actually at a loss for words. I mean, that does happen occasionally. Something got turned on. Oh. Well, if I haven't gotten a call by now, everything's okay. And that's a good thing, too. But yeah, Chrome, sorry you're kind of coming in on a little bit of a slow day, but nice to have you hanging around for sure. Right? It's probably cause and effect, maybe, random lady. I don't know if I said hi to you, random lady. How are you doing today? I'm sorry if I didn't say hi. It's like today, for some reason, some comments I'm not getting. And then also there is my attention span, which is totally ADHD. And community mods is chatting a whole heck of a lot. So, and there they go again. Thanks. Yeah. And if you haven't, please click that smash button, which is hidden right now by a comment. Not a comment, but yeah, a notification. But you have a great day, Lisa B. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. All that stuff. My Patreon and my PayPal are on my linked on my about page, and also the bottom right corner of my banner on every page, which was a cool thing that YouTube did. I'm sorry. I'm getting notifications like heck right now. They're popping in. Oh, crazy. I mean, it's like I'm afraid to turn them off because you know, I forget to do things like after I leave my live stream. And yeah, Ant, did I probably did miss something. I don't know. Or I just don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not the brightest. That's, for sure. Sometimes, but then sometimes I'm sharp as heck. But, it depends on what and what moment, you know. Uh-oh. Okay, no. All right, they just flashed and I don't have another comment and didn't get a notification. Oh, thank you, random lady. Yeah, it's, and the moment, to me feel like they're forever, and when I watch back I'm like, okay. All right. Um and then when I watch back I'm like, well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was anyway, you know. Yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. And it's like I'm totally understanding when other people do or are, and but when I actually do it, I'm like really, upset with myself about it. It's like I don't know how many people have called me nomadic or nomadic or just all kind of, they get the bike part right, you know and there's some of them that barely ever do get names right, and stuff, but that's it ain't easy actually doing it. And definitely keep plenty of water because one time right, I know. But one time I forgot to bring my water out here, and it was like half an hour, and my mouth was so dry, and I was starting to feel it in here, and I was like, dude, y'all are getting a tour now. Okay, you have a great day, AA. Thanks for coming by. And oh, another thing I wanted to mention too. If you're like going to start doing live streams and and you're getting that, that paranoid feeling, and stuff like that, and nobody's coming on, stick it out. Stick it out. I was in some guy's live stream and he had like, I think I was his fifth in the chat. And it was like that for quite a while, or nah, it seemed like quite a while anyway. And I was like, talking to him, trying to keep him going and stuff like that. And he's like, I might just end this. And I'm like, dude, no, stick it out, man. Hey, MC Lockdown, how is it going today? And he stuck it out, and Pusha rated him. It was like blam. There was like 25 or 30 in his chat, just like that. And his show took a total left turn when that happened too. He started wearing wigs and jamming on his guitar and all kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, sweet. But and I was so stoked he didn't, I can't press one though. At least I don't think I can. Oh, really? Did they? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, when I got in there, your chat was doing pretty good, for sure. And that's, oh, and another thing that they say too, Pusha brought it up one time even. And they were like, also, about how the people who are watching you and hanging out and stuff like that, about how you make them feel if you're gonna be Yeah, yeah, everything takes a turn with, yeah. For sure, absolutely. But they were like, imagine how you're making them feel and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, yeah, you know. Kahi Mastani, how are you doing today? I hope I said that right. How is it going? I do believe this is your first time here, if I'm right. If not, it's your second or third. Um, but so that's like another thing to think about too. If you do have like three or something in the room, just keep going. You know, you just never know. Mine was actually starting to take off a little bit slow today, and it is actually a little bit slow. Compared, some of them, come and they go, and that's the way it is. They're probably busy people, and the ones that came in and went, they were content providers. So it's like I understand that. Excuse me. Everybody knows you, Pam. But it's, yeah, and I was on Life as Number Eight's chat, but I was working, so I couldn't hear him at all. And I like stayed there for a while, and crap, I probably should have tweeted that. Oh, I couldn't tweet it out. I was on my other phone. That's why. But you know, that's it happens. It happens, and you stick it out. You if it's try to keep like a subject on hand. I gave up subjects on hands, but try to keep a subject on hand, and talk about something, and it will also help you, be able to talk better, to your friends on the other side of the camera, and it'll make you better. Yeah, yeah, totally. And you're a cool person, Pam, for sure. I think I know one of them that left. Speaking of that, but that's okay. Uh, there's one of them that was in this chat that's really hungry to grow, and I see him in a lot of other chats, and I know his patterns and stuff like that. But he really does have a good channel, you know. Hey, Learning Habit, how's it going? That's the live stream I was talking about that I was in earlier. It's like late at night for you, isn't it? Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Sometimes there's just a point where you're like, yeah, yeah, I had, yeah, yeah, I was that city that Learning Habit lives in looks pretty cool. I think you told me what city that is one time. I'm not sure. That's cool. Kevrock does music. He's a friend of Dave 2D also. Like a for real friend. You know what I'm saying? And again, ta, remembering Kevrock, if you could those two links again for Dave 2D and Clint Moore. Clint Moore is in a he's either in a little bit of a funk or he's having serious migraines again. You know, if y'all could check out his channel and comment on his latest video, you know, hope you're doing well. ADR Outdoors, how you doing today? I'm sorry, I'm getting notification. I have the do not disturb on, but I'm getting notifications like heck right now. Oh my God. And a call. And that is Dave 2D. His dog that he's had for 8 years recently died. Like what, a week ago, if that? It's not that. Oh, yeah. But Clint Moore, Dave 2D, yeah, his dog that he's had for 8 years and has had health problems recently died. And you know, I'm sure you can imagine where he's at with that. You're cool, random lady. Totally cool. And yeah, it's getting there. I still got time. And Clint Moore is in a funk right now. He's kind of getting upset about how his channel's progressing. And you know, I've seen people with 2,000 subscribers doing as well as our chats do, you know, and I've seen people with less subscribers doing better with chats than mine or his, you know. So he's just, you know, he's definitely at a point where he's doubting himself right now. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there. And, you know, and that's what actually was the driving force to me doing something every day, you know, because I was really down, you know, and, you know, how you guys cheer me up is unreal, you know. I love you all. I love having all y'all in my chat. You know, so, but I do understand where he's at right now because I was there not too long ago, you know, and it's, you know, live streams don't help you grow, but they help you kind of meet all these awesome people in the chat. And I love that about it. It wasn't the driving force behind me actually doing the live stream. It was a benefit I figured out later, you know, and, and, yeah. I mean, cause you know, sometimes you have a vision of where you want to be and what you want to do. And sometimes you don't get that on YouTube, but you know, it's like, you know, Roman Atwood started on YouTube. They are awesome. Thank you, Kahi. Roman Atwood started on YouTube before YouTube paid anybody. And that was quite a while ago, you know, that he started. And actually him getting paid, you know, was like a, you know, thing. And then that was on his prank video channel. I don't remember if it was called Roman Atwood or what, I forget. Might have been called Roman Atwood Pranks, come think of it. But, you know, and then people were like saying that they liked his, you know, everyday stuff, which was when he started his, you know, his Roman Atwood channel, Smile More, you know. The name of the channel is Roman Atwood if you don't know him, but his entire goal is kind of like mine, and he was kind of like the one that made me actually start thinking about doing something on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And when he said something about his prank channel, I went and checked it out. I was like, dude, I've seen a lot of these, and yeah, I know, right? I know. It's all repeat, but yeah, I think it's like totally a different crowd in here than was in there before, though. But thanks, random lady. But yeah, so and I was like, yeah, that's, because my goal on Facebook was, to help people and stuff like that, so that's part of where my objective comes from, to help people, to inspire people, and to at least make you smile once, if I at least made you smile, then, I feel accomplished. And, and Chrome from Van City Van Life too. He was definitely an inspiration, and, Casey Neistat was somebody that I found after I actually decided, hey, maybe I should do something on YouTube. And, but he's, I do too. I miss, he's been going non-stop for 9 or 10 days now, and I've seen 3 of them. I know what you're saying. Busy. And that dude, Van City Van Life up there, he is a workhorse for sure. And he puts out really, really good stuff and very entertaining. Chrome and Disco, yeah. Yeah. That's Disco's his dog. You should go find that out for sure. Yeah, it's an honor to have him on my live chat for sure. It's always about the dog. And it's always good stuff. Hey, Mare Bear's Journey. Check out that guy that's right up above your name in my chat anyway. Van City Van Life. You'll probably love that. And all y'all, if there's somebody in this chat that you don't recognize, you're very welcome to look at their channel and see if it's something you want to watch. Awesome. And also, yeah, if you haven't licked that smash button, please do. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. But I think all of y'all are already. I had like a couple. Yeah, I've been getting some new people. It's awesome. It's great. And they're being involved in my chats, so it's kind of, I love it. And yeah, Van City Van Life is going live tonight too. He does some pretty good live streams too, but it's more about his edited videos, and they're awesome. And he went from 19,000 subscribers to 20,000 subscribers in like 11 days. If that just tells you anything about his work, he said something about getting to 20,000 today, that he woke up and I was like, what? Awesome. Great. And, but he absolutely deserves it. He's been doing, boom, for sure. But he is absolutely a YouTube workhorse, and he earned every single one of those for sure. That's cool. That's cool. It's a very, very good channel. And it's not a certain time of day that you have to look for him either, because most, he does his live streams, but most of his stuff is killer off the chain edited stuff. Um, and Chrome is one that has priority for me too. I look for that notification in the morning or whenever. It's like a little bit in the afternoon by the time he uploads, because it's still early in the day for him. Um, and if I'm right, you get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to start your day, you know, which I can get up at 5 o'clock in the morning for you, but not me. I like my sleep. And I did actually kind of 4 a.m. Wow. Wow. I don't think I could even do that for your time. I've been kind of thinking about doing that, but sometimes I have work until like close to midnight. So, if I'm going to bed at 10, that's a rough night for me. There we go. I hope. Okay. Yeah, right. I know. I had one job that I had to get up at like 5 o'clock for, and that was working in a golf course. So that was, that was kind of a thing for me. It was hard. And then I got a job at another bowling center. He's yeah, again, I'm gonna say it, he's a workhorse, you know. So I would be working until like 2 o'clock in the morning at that job, and going home and getting some sleep. Could be true. Um, oh, all right. Yeah, from Zero to Homestead. There's a channel up there in the chat, Van City Van Life. If you like just cool videos, check him out. He does like a live stream like a week or maybe, but he does some killer edited videos that are off the chain. Are they fish tacos? That's like one of those things that I'm like, how did that happen? But I think I've actually had fish tacos once. I'm not sure. I do like chicken tacos sometimes. Hi. Oh yeah, and if there's anybody in this chat you don't know, go ahead and check if and maybe it's something you want to watch. It's very welcome in my channel, my live streams. And yeah, I'm gonna be watching the time. I'm sorry, because it is actually somewhat soon that I'm gonna have to go actually do my job that pays. So and it's funny too, because I get, it's like, like it's like there's someone was just totally derailed. I got totally derailed. I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's not like that doesn't happen. I know. I know. That's yeah. It's like if there's like a ton of people that are crazy about it. Yeah, I missed it too. There was a thought and process, and it's just gone. you know, I don't know. It was something about something earlier. Anyway, I don't know. Too many years killing brain cells and, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, too much sometimes. Sometimes I think it's worse when I'm sitting down too, but it's thanks, random lady. But yeah, it was getting too cold out there for my phone. So yeah, I was like, I was like kind of starting to not get comments, and it might not have even been the cold, but I'm not gonna not get my comments, you know. Because you guys are what this show is all about. You know, I started doing live streams with with content, and you can either keep track of the comments, or you can keep track of the content that you're trying to provide. And I would rather keep track of all of you cool people. And so content went out the window. This became a place to come and hang out. So, and I am very happy with the way, everything is right now. Except I would like to be able to have some time to actually do some edited videos. And, but if I could, I would probably not be able to talk the next day. But I mean, I mean, it's like and like when I have days where I have like 26 in here, or something around those numbers and stuff like that, it keeps me going a little bit more. uh no, it's because I'm starting to lose, yeah, I don't know. But it, and then but when it gets like 14:10 and stuff like that, I start running out of things to say. And it does help, because sometimes I do have things in the back of my mind to talk about, and a lot of the times I do end up repeating myself. So and so it is what it is, and I might have those times where I'm just staring at the screen, and then it drops like crazy. Or if I have to go inside, and talk. Yeah, it's hard to get. It's actually pretty warm in here. This van is already insulated. I'm probably gonna have to go in there and change it. Right? It's some of those subjects that get kicked back to in my brain. Yeah. And I am nervous pretty often. Especially when that happens, when I run out of something to say and I'm staring at the screen. I'm like, you know but dying here. But I like I was saying earlier, about how I got to a certain point and I started letting my channel grow organically. That's because of the people that I do have now. You know, all you people that are coming in my chat, and you're all cool and all that. Um, you know, and the chat's like handleable right now. You know, I am appreciating this time while I have it. Yeah, I actually just got like 3 of those at one time. So, but I've actually already had snow here once. So, so yeah, it's probably gonna be a long, cold winter. I don't know. At least here anyway. Uh, and that's, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do when that happens. As far as yeah, as far as where I'm gonna be live streaming or any of that, but I will figure it out anyway. You know, when I used to live in Florida, I missed the snow and the hills and the maple trees and all that. And I think I've had enough snow now. You know, I've lived in the Carolinas for a while. I've lived in Kentucky for a long time. Um, yeah, pretty much that's actually describes my life. You know? Um, and you know, and that's like another reason why I say live in the now, you know. And that was purely born from a day I was on Facebook and this guy was talking about he was in such and such city and his van broke down. And you know, and that's, you know, it's a scary thing because it's your home too. How are you doing, power of God? Hi. um I'm having a pretty good day, thank you. Especially now, Jewish redneck preppers. How are you doing today? Especially now that I've been in my live stream, it's getting a lot better. My day is. Derailed. Does anybody remember what I was talking about? Where was I? That's like another thing. Jay Lippman, same thing. Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. The trying part of it gets old, you know? Um, but you know, so yeah, you know, I moved back up north and had my snow, and then you know, it's like dealing with having the drive in it, and you know, the bills from heating your place, especially. I was born in Cleveland, Ohio, and yeah, we went up there once a year, every year up until I was 20. And one time we were in Ashtabula County for in Jefferson, um, for like, I want to say, well, I wasn't there the whole time because I did go back to Brunswick sometimes too. Kind of, yeah. Um, I do have an offer, and every winter it becomes more tempting. You know, I mean, the 34-degree weather winters were starting to get old, and they're minus 20 here, you know. So sometimes, yeah, it's Very tempting. You know, I would actually not mind going down there for the winter and up here for the summer, you know? But, you know, so the last time, you know, it was like when I was living down there, I didn't really care for Florida, you know? Oh, yeah, yeah. And so, you know, yeah, I do know that lake affects snow for sure. You know, it's, you know, times when you're driving down the road and the snow is above your vehicle, you know, that's something to deal with. Um, all right. It's getting to be that time, okay, where I'm gonna have to go and go back. Um, does anybody have Gemma Autism at its finest graces link that you can post for me? Yeah, great boating and fishing. Last time I was there, the last two times I was in Florida, I was actually starting to love it, probably for the first time in my life. But yeah, if anybody could get Gemma Autism at his finest grace link for me, I would appreciate that because I would like to send as many of you people over there to her chat. She works her butt off. There is, I think that's it right there. Okay, I'm going to end this. I would appreciate it if you would all go and see Gemma and tell her Nomadic Bike loves you. Okay, or Nomadic Bike Raid. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that link that Jeff from Idiot of the Day just posted. You have a great night too, random lady. Thank you very much for coming in. I would love to send a few people her way for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and end this because I have to get back to work. So I would love to do that for her. If all of you could go over there, please. I'm going to go over there for a little bit myself. You all have a very great night. Have an awesome night. And thank you for watching Nomadic Bike very much. You all are great. And remember to always live free, live now, and always chase your dreams.